Hey there, Taurus. Star family, let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. This reading is for all Taurus placements. What's the overall energy for all Taurus placements for the year of 2026? Benevolent Spirits, what's the overall energy for all Taurus placements for the year 2026? Benevolent Spirits, what's the overall energy for all Taurus placements for the year 2026? Benevolent Spirits, what's the overall energy for all Taurus placements 2026? One more time, Benevolent Spirits, what's the overall energy for all Taurus placements for the year 2026? All right. Taurus, I'm going to pull some additional cards from both the Kipper and the Lenormand deck, and then we'll get into the reading. Benevolent Spirits, what additional messages do you have for me? Benevolent Spirits, what additional messages do you have? I'll fast forward the video. Benevolent Spirits, what additional messages do you have for Taurus Collective? 2026, Benevolent Spirits, the energy surrounding you is connection, celebration, and emotional support. So you may experience joyful gatherings throughout this year, or some sort of strengthened friendship or social circle, maybe some sort of success in a collaboration, or healing, emotional healing through your community. This card, it also highlights the importance of relationships and shared happiness for 2026 Taurus. So support systems may play a major role in your growth this year. In the center of the spread, we have the Moon reversed, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Cups reversed. So this is showing clarity. There's clarity that's emerging after an emotional uncertainty here. But this Moon reversed, that represents a truth. There's a truth that's coming to light, confusion that's slowly clearing up. Intuitive realizations could be becoming stronger here. You may begin to understand a situation that once felt unclear. The Six of Swords, it represents movements to a calmer environment. So this is you leaving a stressful condition or healing. You're healing some sort of mental or emotional strain. You're traveling or you're relocating, or this is you having a gradual transition into peace. With this Eight of Cups reverse, this is you revisiting something that you previously left behind, or maybe you're having difficulty fully walking away from something, or there's some sort of emotional closure that's still in progress. So you're moving forward. You're moving forward here, Taurus. You're moving forward mentally and emotionally while you're still processing unresolved attachments or a past experience. So this is a year, 2026, I see you healing. This is a healing transition year for you. Now, in the unconscious energy, underneath it all, we have the Hierophant, and this is your energy, Taurus. This is showing that on a deeper level, you're seeking stability, you're seeking commitment, growth, some sort of structured growth here, spiritual or a traditional grounding here, perhaps even some sort of meaningful long-term achievement. Um, this card shows that while you're navigating this emotional change, underneath it all, your soul is focused on building lasting security and purpose. And every time it changed. Sorry about that. So, yes. So, what was I saying? That this card shows that although you're navigating these emotional changes here, your soul, with the unconscious card, is showing that you're focused. Your soul is focused on building lasting security and purpose. With your Kipper spread, you have mature woman, you have official person, and high honor. And this is just showing this is showing recognition and authority. Perhaps maybe this year you're encountering a mature woman in 2026 that provides you some sort of wisdom, guidance, and emotional maturity. This official person, it could possibly represent an institution, maybe leadership, a formal structure. And high honor is respect, that's achievement, that's public acknowledgement. So throughout this year, Taurus, in 2026, you may experience validation from authority figures, maybe career recognition or advancement. Perhaps you'll be stepping into some sort of respected role. This spread is also showing something about your experience and composure, attracting positions of responsibility or positions of influence, Taurus. In your Lenormand spread here, you have the bear, you have birds, and message. Bear, message, and birds. So this is power, it's communication, and it's active communication, active discussions here. The bear that represents strength, financial strength. Usually it can represent financial strength, leadership, or some sort of protective authority. With this message card, you have news, opportunities, or invitations that are arriving. And then birds, that shows conversations, negotiations, or some sort of busy social exchange here. So in 2026, Taurus, you may receive some sort of communication about an opportunity that's connected to finances, leadership, or a responsibility of some sort. I see many discussions here, or many planning phases that may follow before these discussions are finalized. So far here, Taurus, this year, it kind of feels like an emotional clarity. There's a gradual healing, and you're going to experience recognition and supportive success. So some of you may resolve perhaps a past confusion or some sort of uncertainty, an emotional uncertainty, or you'll just be moving towards something calmer, a more calmer and stable environment this year. You could be reconnecting with meaningful relationships, and you may even gain acknowledgement for your reliability and your wisdom. This is feeling quite uplifting and definitely supportive here. But Taurus, I want to pull some oracle cards. I want to pull a lot of oracle cards here. So I will fast forward, but I'm going to see if I could get any additional messages or maybe some confirmation. So let's see. Benevolent spirits, what additional messages do you have for the Taurus collective for the year 2026? Benevolent spirits. Okay, Taurus, so your tea leaf cards you have here, you have the Tower, you have Tiger, and you have Staff. And this is showing that 2026, the way you build your success through bold and supported actions here. Because this tower, this is showing solid foundations and success that's being achieved through consistent efforts that you take here. So this is suggesting that what it is that you're working towards this year has the potential to become long-lasting. This is reflecting stability, achievement, and something you can truly stand on with confidence. You have the tiger. This indicates you taking a risk or stepping outside of your comfort zone. Now, Tauruses, you often prefer security. So this is showing that growth, it comes when you trust yourself enough to make a courageous move. Whether that be in career, love, or even personal development. You also have the staff card. And staff, that's quite reassuring. This is showing that even in your challenging moments in 2026, you have support and protection that's present. So again, you may receive your help from mentors, friends, spiritual guidance, or even unexpected resources when you need them the most. For your general oracles, I pulled these 3 cards. We have status upgrade, we have situationship, and the 3 a.m. thought. So this is showing elevation. This is talking about elevation, and is also mixed with some sort of emotional reflection here. That status upgrade, that's indicating your rise in visibility, confidence, or social standing. You may feel more recognized or valued in your environment this year. And that situationship, this is suggesting that some of you, you may be navigating something that's uncertain or undefined in some sort of relational dynamic. And this could involve assessing whether a certain connection aligns with your long-term vision. And that 3 a.m. thought, this represents deep reflection or intuitive realizations. So you may find yourself reconsidering important life decisions, particularly related to emotional fulfillment or your future goals in 2026. When it comes to your love and general oracles, I have change and faded meeting. So what this is saying is that when it comes to relationships, they may feel destined and transformative. This change card that indicates shifts in how you approach love, connection, or emotional security. And faded meeting, this is suggesting that you're encountering someone who feels spiritually significant or aligned with your life path. So there may be a new connection or even a reconnection this year that carries a sense of purpose. When it comes to my dedicated love oracle cards, you have Let Your Friends Help You and Honeymoon. And this is showing that your love life, it develops through environments that are supportive of you and through joyful shared experiences. This Let Your Friends Help You is suggesting that you that introductions, advice, or encouragement from your social circle that might influence romantic developments for you. And honeymoon, this reflects happiness, bonding, and emotional closeness. This could represent even a literal trip, a blissful phase in a relationship, or just simply enjoying connections without any pressure. When it comes to your money, your business, and your career oracle, Taurus, we have the Watch, we have Feather, Entrepreneur, and Teacher. So there's professional energy here. There's awareness, there's spiritual guidance, there's leadership potential. This Watch, this indicates paying attention to timing, strategy, and details. You may need to observe situations carefully before making major moves this year. This feather, this is suggesting like lightness. Oh, excuse me, lightness after challenges, and lightness after spiritual reassurance. So this is showing that intuitive insights, it's guiding your financial or career choices in 2026. Entrepreneur, this is reflecting your independence, your innovation, and the ability to create your own path. So some of you may consider side ventures, leadership roles, or some sort of self-directed project here. And then you also have teacher. So this is showing recognition for knowledge, wisdom, or mentorship abilities. You may find yourself guiding others, or you're being valued for your expertise. I love the comparisons here that I'm seeing between both the Oracle, the Tarot, and the Kipper, as well as the Lenormand spreads here, Taurus. For instance, with the Tower and the Hierophant cards, this is stability. This is emphasizing the building of stable foundations and long-term security in 2026. You have this Tiger and the Moon reversed, and that's the Tiger, the Moon reversed, and the Six of Swords. That's reflecting you stepping forward after you gain clarity and after you leave uncertainty behind. With the status upgrade and high honor. Oh, excuse me 1 second. I'm getting a call. Sorry about that. What was I saying? With the status upgrade and the high honor Kipper, this is confirmation of the recognition. Sorry about that, Taurus. As I was saying before, the status upgrade and high honor, this is confirming recognition and rising respect or visibility, fated meeting. And the Three of Cups, that's supporting meaningful connection. It's supporting the themes of meaningful connection and joyful commitment energy. You have Watch as well as Message, and the Birds Lenormand card right here. This is highlighting that importance of your communication, the timing, and your strategic awareness. And lastly, with Entrepreneur and that bear energy, the polar bear, that's your power and your financial growth. This is reinforcing that gradual elevation in your authority, or that gradual elevation in your resources. So Taurus, overall 2026, putting the tarot and your tarot and your oracle together, 2026 is a year where you will be healing emotional confusion, taking calculated risks, and steadily building a life of greater stability, recognition, and heartfelt connections. This is a general reading, Taurus. If you'd like a more personalized, detailed reading, do reach out to me at my contact information in the description box. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If so, please do like, share, subscribe so you're notified of my upcoming content. Taurus Star Family, it was great reading for you, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.